Before I start, this video will contain spoilers. The video will focus specifically on a cliffhanger that occurs at the end of the film, The Thing, 1982, and will cover some information about the alien known as The Thing. If you haven't seen the movie, I'd highly recommend doing so before watching this video. The Thing, 1982 is about a team of American research scientists who are stationed at an Antarctic research base. Through a series of events, an alien with the ability to shapeshift infiltrates the base, and the scientists have to figure out which one of them is the imposter before they've all been assimilated by the Thing. In the end, there are only two survivors left, R.J. McReady and Childs. Through the use of dialogue, music, and body language, it is implied that one of the survivors is actually the Thing. For over 42 years since the film was released, its ambiguous ending has sparked debate among fans over which of the two survivors is the creature. Some argue that they both aren't the creature and that the ambiguous ending is meant to show how paranoid the survivors are. This would make sense considering paranoia and distrust are the central and dominant themes in the film. However, I believe one of the survivors is the creature, and the answer is actually shown in the film. Of the two survivors, I believe that Childs is the creature, and he got infected at the beginning of the film by the character Palmer. In the beginning of the film, after the dog, which is actually the Thing in dog form, arrives at the research base, it is allowed to roam freely around the base. The creature uses this opportunity to infect some of the scientists, one of them being Palmer.
Clark, will you put this mutt with the others where he belongs?
Palmer then infects Childs with his saliva when Palmer shares his cigarette with Childs. That was the moment when Childs became infected with the Thing. Although it wasn't shown, Palmer was most likely infected in the beginning when the dog was freely roaming around the base, and we know that Palmer was infected because later on during the blood test scene, it's discovered that Palmer was infected with the Thing when his blood reacts to the hot wire. Upon being discovered, Palmer transforms, showing his true form. Because Palmer was infected, Palmer's saliva was able to infect Childs, because all it takes is a small particle of the Thing to infect and take over an organism. The Thing's cells can eat organic cells, copy the digested cell's DNA, and create a perfect mimic. This process continues until the entire organism is assimilated. That's why Palmer's saliva infected Childs. However, later on when Childs' blood was tested, it was shown that he was not infected with the Thing because his blood didn't react to the hot wire. There are two possible explanations for this. One would be, although Childs was infected by Palmer's saliva when they shared cigarettes, it takes time for a person to be fully assimilated. When the blood test was done, not enough of Childs was infected, meaning that most of his blood was still human, so it wouldn't react to the hot wire. The second explanation is, the Thing was aware of McReady's plan and tried to outsmart him by altering the blood, or the infected blood intentionally did not react to the hot wire. When someone becomes infected by the Thing, every infected body part, every infected organ, every infected cell can act and think independently. That includes infected blood. So if Childs was infected, the Thing infecting Childs' body was aware of McReady's plan, and that's why Childs' blood didn't react to the hot wire. If this is true, then it's possible that the Thing that took over Palmer's body revealed itself intentionally to serve as a decoy to take attention away from Childs. Given how intelligent the Thing is, it's possible that the Thing would make a sacrifice in order to ensure its survival. There's also a scene in the beginning of the film that foreshadows which of the two survivors might be the creature. In the beginning of the film, McReady is playing a game of chess with a chess computer. The computer beats McReady and says, "Checkmate." McReady responds by pouring a glass of J&B Scotch whiskey into the computer, destroying it.
Checkmate.
In the end of the film, the two exchange some dialogue. After that, McReady offers Childs a drink, handing Childs a whiskey bottle. However, when Childs drinks from the bottle, dark music starts playing and McReady starts laughing. To the creature, the entire situation was like a game of chess, and McReady giving Childs the bottle of whiskey is a reference to the chess match McReady lost in the beginning. So this is the film's subtle way of hinting that Childs is the thing and McReady lost. If Childs is the creature, then the thing won the game. Checkmate. And McReady's laugh is him acknowledging that he lost the fight and failed to defeat the thing. This is further supported by the dark music that's played after Childs drinks from the bottle. This is my interpretation of the film's ending and why I believe Childs is the thing. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing. It helps out a lot.
Fuck you too!